Wild boar. When their numbers got out of control, they were no longer normal animals, they became dangerous invaders. For months, wild boars had been destroying crops, and Jack, a villager, had been having sleepless nights because of a herd of crazy, ferocious pigs. Coincidentally, Alex, Adam and John, my longtime friends, were planning a hunting trip. And tonight, we would put an end to this terror. As night fell, we settled into our ambush positions, just waiting for our targets to arrive. Here they were. A herd of pigs was feeding near the edge of the forest.
Back from the south.
We kept our breathing steady. Through the thermal scope, I could clearly identify the location of each target. The first shot fired. A male fell. The rest scattered. Adam and John quickly assisted, taking down 2 more. At the same time, Alex also managed to finish off another boar before they disappeared from sight. There were so many boars. They were everywhere. Without hesitation, we spread out, choosing the ideal shooting position. Boom! Jack fired first. The 2 largest fell immediately. My teammates and I took down a male leader, causing it to collapse immediately. The others ran away, but we had calculated this beforehand. John and Adam had intercepted them, taking out 3 more boars. At this point, we followed the edge of the forest, going deeper into the fields where the boars often hid. This area is adjacent to dense forest, which is an ideal place for wild boars to appear more. In the view through the thermal scope, I discovered a giant wild boar slowly moving ahead. Its image appeared clearly with its large size, characteristic black color. I quietly approached, trying to get as close as possible to ensure an accurate shot. To finish off the saboteur before it had a chance to escape. As the night went on, more and more wild boars appeared, and they also became larger. In a moment of excitement, Alex and I opened fire at the same time, taking down a wild boar on the spot. From our favorable shooting positions, we continuously took down more boars. Each shot was a saboteur falling down. The continuous gunshots echoed throughout the field, signaling a successful night of hunting and also a stern warning to the wild boars. The battle became more intense than ever. We decided to move flexibly in order to find more targets. Do you see? The giant black shadows were standing there. I aimed at the biggest wild boar, held the gun tightly and pulled the trigger, then took down the other pigs one by one. With each shot, we had to concentrate to shoot accurately, ensuring to take down as many pigs as possible. Moving towards the food trough we had placed in the afternoon, there was a large herd of pigs, leisurely enjoying their meal without any vigilance. This was the perfect opportunity. The group immediately prepared, choosing the most favorable shooting angle. The gunshots rang out, causing the herd of pigs to panic and run away. The slow ones were immediately taken down. A few lucky targets escaped, but even when they hid behind the bushes, our thermal scopes easily detected and took them down with fatal shots. It was late at night, but we still persisted in our ambush, determined to take down a few more wild pigs. The giant black shadows were leisurely foraging in the field, accidentally entering our sights. The accurate shots helped us take down many large pigs, which was a great achievement. The gunshots gradually became less frequent, and perhaps the pigs were so frightened that they did not dare to turn back. The hunt ended with proud results, bringing us the joy of a successful hunting night.
Do you believe that without guns, we can still take down massive wild boars? With intelligence, strategy, and specialized tools, we have discovered an effective way to control this invasive species. From automatic traps and hunting dogs to innovative, traditional methods, we employ various techniques to ensure success. Join us on this thrilling and intense journey, where skill and experience determine the outcome. You'll be amazed by the unconventional yet highly effective hunting strategies we use. Wild boars are among the most voracious creatures in the wild. With an omnivorous diet and an insatiable hunger, they can consume up to 4 to 5 kilograms of food daily. Their menu includes roots, fruits, seeds, insects, frogs, small animals, and even carrion. More alarmingly, when food is scarce, they won't hesitate to attack livestock, poultry, and even human farmlands, devastating rice fields and fruit orchards. This is precisely why humans must find ways to control their population before the situation spirals out of control. Ever wondered how to take down these cunning invaders without using firearms? The answer lies in an ancient weapon, the bow and arrow, a tool that has been associated with great hunts since the dawn of time. No deafening gunshots, no lingering gunpowder, just the silent patience of hunters awaiting the perfect moment to strike. Today, we are using broadhead arrows with razor-sharp blades, designed for maximum penetration and a swift kill. 2010, not far away, a herd of wild boars emerges by a muddy pool. I carefully aim at one of them. Even after spotting it, I must not rush. Precision with a bow requires patience. My heartbeat echoes in my ears. The arrow flies through the air, striking true. The boar struggles to flee, but the fatal wound seals its fate. It collapses onto the ground, a perfect takedown, marking the beginning of an intense hunt. After a period of searching, we spot a herd of wild boars moving cautiously at the forest's edge. Without hesitation, my companion kneels, draws his bow, takes careful aim, and releases the arrow. It slices through the wind, but the cunning boar leaps into the underbrush, escaping by a hair's breadth. Determined not to let the prey slip away, we tighten our grips on our weapons and dive deeper into the chase. Arrows fly through the thick foliage, and this time, we do not allow the destructive beast to escape so easily. A few of them fall to our relentless pursuit. Our team presses deeper into new territory. Then, as if nature itself had gifted us an opportunity, a plump wild boar wanders into sight, obliviously foraging for food. A single sound is enough to startle it, freezing it in place for a split second before it bolts. But it's too late. My arrow flies like a lightning bolt, striking squarely. The creature writhes, letting out piercing cries that echo through the forest before collapsing into the lush grass. Venturing further, I stumble upon a group of nearly 10 boars gathered around a watering hole. A golden opportunity. Without hesitation, I draw my bow, aim precisely, and release. The arrow soars through the silent air, embedding itself into one of them. It tries to flee with the panicked herd, but its strength quickly wanes, and it crashes to the ground. By noon, the forest swelters under the scorching sun. We set up camp to rest, but keep our eyes fixed on the surroundings. Suddenly, a massive dark figure emerges from the distance, its heavy steps crushing dry leaves underfoot. A giant wild boar, lured by our bait, unknowingly walks into an invisible trap. A few more boars appear, but I remain focused on my main target. The bowstring is drawn tight, then released in a split second of fate. The arrow flies, piercing the massive beast body. The rest of the herd scatters in a frenzy, dust swirling in their wake. But the injured one cannot escape. Stumbling a few steps, it crashes to the ground, silent, motionless. As dusk settles, we spot another target. The first arrow misses, embedding itself into the earth, as if leaving behind an unfinished challenge. But this time, the unfortunate boar has no escape. The second arrow is loosed with unwavering determination, cutting through the air before striking true. The wind whistles past, then silence, before everything erupts in triumph. The unlucky boar breathes its last. As the hunt comes to a close, our sharp arrows, patience, and tactical prowess have led us to victory. The wilderness remains untouched, undisturbed by the echo of gunfire.